Thursday saw the Home Chef Hustle Stuff Pack trailer and blog post. Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to my Sims 4 news video. The Sims also tweeted about it and announced the release date, which is Thursday, September 28th, 2023. It is going to bring 3 appliances and the Anywhere, Anywhere food stand that your Sims can sell food on. In addition to the waffle maker that they showed in the Behind the Sims, we're also getting a stand mixer and a pizza oven. Those are the other 2 appliances. That is 2 of the 3 items I had wondered about in my previous video, so no food processor. However, it looks like the stand mixer may be used for the prepped ingredients shown in the Behind the Sims screenshots of the new food filters, which showed some, prepped veggies, prepped seafood, and prepped meat as something that was needed when cooking. And of course, those new food filters are coming to the base game in the update before the pack releases, which I expect will be the Tuesday before it releases, so i.e. Tuesday, September 26th. So I didn't notice this the first time through watching, so I saw a tweet by PlumboCat where there were 3 screenshots that essentially came from the trailer, which demonstrated 2 different hooks, and then a third one that looks like the prepping of the ingredients. One is a dough hook and one is just a regular hook for a stand mixer. So it seems like this is kind of replacing or an alternative to the food processor we've had in previous Sims. Also noted in the blog post is that the waffle maker and the pizza oven are portable, so your Sims can bring them with them and cook things fresh to sell on the food stand. Also noted there, which goes along with that prepped and the mixer being kind of a replacement for the food processor, is that Sims can eat edible cookie dough straight from the prepped ingredients jar. So I'm guessing when you prep the things, you get a jar, similar to like in cottage living when you do canning, you get a jar, though I think in that case you get 3. In this case, maybe, who knows, maybe you only get 1. I guess we'll see soon enough. So essentially the stand mixer is confirmed to be used to prep the ingredients, to my mind, with that statement. So they don't say the stand mixer is portable. They specifically said that the waffle maker and the pizza oven were. In the trailer, I saw that there's a couple of side tables sort of attached left and right of the food stand, and that's where you would put the appliances. And I did see the stand mixer at least once, maybe twice, in some of like the video clips that they showed there. So also per the blog post, we're getting a full set of counters and cabinets and matching appliances. The oven plus stove, fridge and dishwasher, which is based on the sleek designs inspired by European kitchen designs. In the trailer, that oven plus stove that they're referring to looks like it's a slide-in range, at least to me. The dishwasher appeared to be narrower than what we currently have, and I wonder if that means it might fit in some of the narrower counter pieces, i.e., the end pieces can be narrow if you don't just use a standard bog standard counter and you use the left or right hand side. The fridge itself is styled so that it looks like it's a built-in fridge, which also means there's no gap between the fridge and the counter. We do actually have a fridge like that in the game if you have Parenthood, because the Parenthood fridge also looks built-in. But I think that's the only one I can think of that is like that. So some of the counter pieces seem to have some built-in shelves, not the main ones, but like some of like the corner pieces look like they have some shelves that you can put things in. So not quite as many shelves as say we get with the Snowy Escape counters, but a few for some little bits of nooks and cranny, and they look quite nice. The counters in general. So, and also the sink that comes with it is built into the counter piece. So that's similar to how the sink is built into the counter for the cottage living pack, but of course the look is completely different. So we're also getting new wall and floor tiles from, that's what it seemed like. I particularly like the red because it's my favorite color, but they showed various different colors and various kitchen accessories like a decorative recipe stand, which I quite liked, some decorative prep items, new knife block, a new spice rack, a stack of dishes, a new oven hood / fan, and the previously mentioned dish drain, like they mentioned that in the Behind the Sims, that goes up on the wall. New decorative shelving, it looks like it's already full of stuff, and a decorative scale. That makes sense, or it looked like that's what it was, since my understanding is that Europeans tend to use weights for baking versus the cup measurements we tend to use in North America, though I know not everybody does, but I think that's more the normal thing that people do in North America. And most of the recipes are, cups and tablespoons, teaspoons kind of thing, as opposed to by weight. So we're getting new recipes for both the waffle maker and the pizza oven. They had mentioned a couple of those in the Behind the Sims. The pizzas are inspired by traditional Italian flavors, but you can also make focaccia using the pizza oven, which they did show that on the table there. I also noticed in the trailer that one sim was eating pizza that looked like it was kind of blue and purpley. So it seemed a little bit odd. Maybe that's like not in the Italian flavor tradition, and maybe that's sort of like a funky, fun Sims tradition. Just curious if you noticed it. I'll show a screenshot here, what you think that type of pizza could be. Maybe it's some type of dessert pizza. Who knows? But in case you missed it in the Behind the Sims, the base game update is also going to bring the ability to make cupcakes in your oven versus needing that big cupcake machine. So they did show that in the trailer, them making the cupcakes in the oven, but that is not exclusive to the pack. That is something coming to base game. So the Anywhere, Anyfair food stand. Per the blog post, it says, sell your culinary creations to your neighbors. Fancy yourself an entrepreneur? Sims can become food stand owners and set up shop in different lots, bonding with their customers and witnessing the outcomes of selling their culinary creations. So if they're not very good, they don't react very well, as they showed in the trailer. Players can even customize the name of the Anywhere, Anyfair food stand and choose the types of food they want to serve. Hint, hint, the waffle maker and the countertop pizza oven street food style recipes and portable features make them the perfect companions for the food stand. So it's possible that they just refer to those as being portable in this thought. And like I said, maybe that stand mixer is also portable. So they didn't actually mention if the food stand itself was portable, but given you can set up shop on different lots, I wonder if it will be, like the current yard sale table and the street gallery. Also, since they say you can set it up on any lots, I wonder if that includes your own residential lot or if it has to be a community lot. They only showed it on community lots in the trailer, so that's something I'd like to know. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm going to get the pack anyways. I'm just curious more than anything like that. And I noticed that the food stand has like a shelf on the right-hand side. In the Behind the Sims, it looked like it had drinks on it. And in the trailer, I saw that cookbook stand on it. I also noticed that, as I had mentioned before, that it looks like that food stand has two, either they're attached tables or they're separate and you add them. But it looked like they were, from every shot that I saw, it looked like they were always one on the left and one on the right, sort of behind. So I kind of feel like they're likely attached, and those are obviously to put the small appliances on. So then they talked a little bit about the Create a Sim in the blog post, and of course they showed it all throughout in the Sims that were wearing them. Cooking and style is the theme. The ultimate cooking adventure simply wouldn't be complete without the right cooking attire. With kitchen-ready hairstyles, matching food-themed accessories, and aprons for the whole family, we plan to have your Sims looking like serious home chefs. We absolutely love the new kitchen clogs. So they did show those, that they had like clogs on the Sims. I did notice that the one-piece outfit that they showed for children included an apron. I don't know if there was anything else. And at least one of the adult hairstyles was shown on a child. And a lot of times I find they do recently give the adult hairstyles to the children, which I really like. Of course, I didn't see anything for toddlers or infants, but I'm not sure that I would particularly expect that. So I didn't see an announcement for a live stream for the stuff pack. And usually we do have one, so hopefully we'll find that out shortly. And perhaps it'll be next Friday, September 22nd. They often have the live stream shortly before the release of a pack. And then, of course, if that's the case, we'll learn a lot more with that. And as I had already commented in my previous video, I kind of wonder whether it'll be a pre-recorded live stream, given that most of the team is in Europe. And obviously, you're going to have to account for those time zone differences. I know that they said that it's releasing Thursday, September 28th. Usually packs release at 10 a.m. Pacific, so that's my expected release time on that date. And I'll show those details on the screen for like 4 time zones like I often do. And I will link down below to a time zone converter so you can find out when that is in your own time zone. And then, of course, for the base game update, that's going to prepare the game and add those food filters and free the cupcakes, so we can now make cupcakes in our ovens instead of on that massive cupcake machine. I expect that'll be the Tuesday before at 10 a.m. Pacific, so i.e. Tuesday, September 26th. And there's a screenshot of where in the world that'll be for like 4 different time zones, so it'll give you an idea. But again, I will link to a time zone converter so you can see when that is for you. That is kind of it, all of my thoughts. I'm curious if you noticed anything else that I perhaps missed. I'd love to know in a comment down below, or just in general what you think about the stuff pack, and if you're excited for it, or if it's something you're maybe going to give it a miss for. But that's going to be it for this video. Likes and comments are always appreciated, and they really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!